Hey everyone, it's Panta here. Want to hear a story? I want to tell you this story. Stay with me because we're going to recap the manga and manhwa from April. So, let's go. Video number 1, published, A World That I Rule. This is an interesting manhwa. A bully is an isekai character out of nowhere and ends up on an island of horny, crazy elves. The elves are innocent and harmless creatures, but the bully is a truly detestable guy, and he's going to want to screw everything up. Will he succeed? Check it out to find out. I personally found this story interesting. No, it's not, because it's almost hentai. And don't worry, I practically removed all the forbidden scenes from the video. I don't recommend watching it at work, but it's not something that will compromise you. Too much! Videos number 2 and 3 published. Imudo Akane. This is a manga. I'd even say it's a hidden gem from the 90s. This series will be one of the 2 main projects of the first phase of this channel. This particular title doesn't have an English translation yet, so I'll try to use AI and bring a completely new story to the non-Japanese audience. What is Imudo Akane about? It's the story of a brother and sister with a very difficult childhood, where they lost their parents, were separated, and now they're trying to live together again. They aren't blood siblings, and we know that usually this information means it's allowed. I don't know, at this point I know as much about the series as you do because I haven't translated almost anything yet. So we'll see how these siblings will live. This story is very 90s, so prepare for some situations that were common back then, but that would be more problematic today. As I said, I don't know how this story will unfold, but I like the author, so I have faith that this story will surprise you, positively. Video number 4, published, 3x3 Eyes. I talked about a strange manhwa. I talked about a rom-com slice of life, and in this 3rd series of the month, I'm starting the 2nd biggest project on this channel, with a series that mixes a little bit of everything. Action, adventure, shonen, romance, fantasy, drama. It's a hidden gem that's rarely addressed in the current world, but I'm here to do some justice to a well-made series that is 3x3 Eyes. It's a story set in the 90s, and therefore has many elements from that era, especially the art style. I love this story, so I'm very excited to bring new parts of it. Video number 5, published, Killing Daring Babying. Not to say that I only talk about old stories, Killing Daring Babying is a very recent series, with only 9 chapters translated at the time of this video. And I'll take this opportunity to comment on how I'll be working on the frequency of videos on this channel. I'll try to bring at least 2 videos per week, the first being either Imudo, Akane, or 3x3 Eyes, and the second will be a newer series that I find interesting. The first week of this channel was A World That I Rule. The second week is Killing Daring Babying, and I'll talk about the forecast for next week shortly. Killing Daring Babying is a comedy manhwa and potentially romance that seems very inspired by Spy X Family, as it tells the story of double agents who need to take care of a very mischievous child. As this story is still very much in its early stages, the recap focuses more on the introduction of the characters, who are interesting. I had fun reading and editing the video. I think it turned out quite interesting. Video number 6, scheduled for the 3rd week of April, Imudo Akane. Starting a new arc, this time following the siblings' first days living together in their new house. I haven't translated it yet, so I can't reveal much, but it will involve those normal, awkward situations in a new environment. Video number 7, scheduled for the 3rd week of April, enough to make a ghost weep. For this week's different kind of video, we'll be covering another very new manhwa. This time we'll be telling a suspenseful, ghost-filled, and mysterious story. In this story, a couple ends up getting together on one of those arranged dates. Even so, this couple is quite excited about the wedding. Everything seems to be going very well, until an accident happens. And the rest, you'll have to wait for me to tell you. Very recent, with only 6 chapters released, 2 of which are locked due to contributions to the site. But I was really intrigued by this story, and I admit that, for only 4 chapters, at least 2 plot twists surprised me. Video number 8, scheduled for the 4th week of April, 3 Eyes. This time, we'll begin the first story arc, The Curse of Genbu, where Yakumo and Pai go to China in search of clues to their salvation, but only manage to find problems instead. It's an introductory arc, where new characters are introduced, a little more of Pai and Yakumo's personalities is explored, as well as the relationship between the two. Video number 9, scheduled for the 4th week of April? I have a few options on my radar, but if you have any suggestions in the comments, I can change my order. I think it's worth listening to the preferences of those who have watched me so far, So if you watch this video before the last week of April and want to suggest a recap, put it in the comments. Generally, I take the first 5 or 6 chapters of a series and create a 10-minute video, but nothing is set in stone. Well, that's the April schedule for this channel. But wait, there's still more. Besides Panta the Doggo recaps, I also have the Panta the Doggo channel, which ended up becoming my official fan video channel for the Manhwa plaything. And I plan to publish another narrative video called Hyena's Suffering this weekend. I'm still tweaking the script, but I'm excited. If you're interested, take a look there. Or check out the other videos of this fantastic manhwa. That said, now we're done here, and I'm going back to producing the next videos. See you in the next one. Bye.